get that on. Okay. So I'm going to give you this. This is a brand new TENS unit. Basically, there we go. You got your manual. We've got the electrodes. So the electrodes come 4 in a pack. These, I would say these are the right size electrodes to start with.
Okay.
The bigger the electrode, the softer the intensity.
Okay.
So some people for a low back will go with like a 3-inch electrode. They have like 6-inch electrodes, longer, shorter. These are fine for you to start. It runs off a normal 9-volt battery.
Yeah.
All right. So just like a normal 9-volt battery, positive, negative, you line it up, it pops in. That little string helps to pop it out. Once you set these settings, you don't have to mess with them again. So I'm going to set it for a 15-minute timer.
Okay.
I'm going to leave the mode on N, which is just normal. The pulse, I'm going to put to 180. And the pulse rate, I'm going to put to 70. So the pulse rate is just how quickly you feel it. If you turn it down, it's kind of more of a oscillating. If you turn it up, it's almost like a steady buzzing, vibrating. The pulse width, I feel like that's the sharpness. So 180 is usually comfortable. You can play with those. It's all about sensation. So it doesn't really matter what you set it to. It's whatever feels best to you. Those numbers typically feel best to the most people.
Okay.
That can stay closed. The electrodes, go ahead and unwrap that one. I usually tell my clients, like, once you put these in, just leave them in. The more you take them in and out, the quicker they're gonna kind of loosen. So there's only 2 holes. There's no place else you can possibly stick these electrode leads. So you put it in there and you put it all the way in. Perfect. It doesn't matter which pad goes on which electrode. So what we're gonna do is we'll take 1 wire, we'll spread these just a little bit. You can spread them as much as you want, but I'm gonna put these on. And when you do this, you wanna make sure that it's all the way in so there's no metal showing. So go ahead and do those 2. And when we're talking about kind of how it works, so first, without even putting it on your body, when I click the knob, the light turns on.
Okay.
The numbers here line up with this little indicator on the front. Usually as you get to around 3, you would start to feel a little tingle. As you go higher than 3, it starts to create a vibration. You wouldn't want to go so high that it makes a muscle pulse.
Okay.
It's not going to happen on a low back, but like if you were doing it on a knee, you could get a muscle contraction. You would turn it down from that. All you're looking for is kind of a steady, comfortable buzzing sensation.
Okay.
The further apart the electrodes are, in theory, the deeper the signal goes. The closer the electrodes, the more superficial. So we're dealing with a low back issue. We're going to separate the electrodes probably 9 inches or so.
Same side or diagonal?
I do same side. Okay. There's different patterns that you can try. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go same side. Let's do this. Can you lay on your stomach?
Yeah.
Feet down here, head down there. All right, so your main sensitivity is kind of where? Kind of like...
Along, basically, now it's not that pinpoint spot that it used to be. It's along that side. It's
both
like
sides.
Here.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1 wire with the 2 electrodes. And again, it doesn't matter if the black one's on top or the red one's on top. I'm going to put one kind of at the upper threshold or even above the sensitive area. And then I'm going to tuck one kind of just under the waistband.
Okay.
It's kind of at the top of the glute. So the electricity is going to run vertical through this way. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Now, I'm going to kind of keep the colors matching. So red is on the bottom, black is on top, but it really shouldn't make a difference. You can experiment at home. So it's a couple inches off the spine on each side.
Okay.
Spinous process is right in the middle. And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna turn one on. It clicks, the light's showing. I'm gonna turn it up super slow, and you can see how slowly I turn it up. You tell me when you first start to feel anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna give it to you. You're gonna turn it on. You're gonna turn it up to the point where you just start to feel it. So then once you first start to feel it, then you turn it up a little bit. You get to a medium intensity, and then you'll do the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the timer is set to turn off in 15 minutes. We're gonna run it for 10 minutes.
Okay.
What'll happen is after about 2 minutes, you won't even feel it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same intensity, but you've desensitized the sensation, so your brain doesn't even process it anymore. So that's where you're gonna flip that lid open. You're gonna turn it up a little bit till it gets to the intensity where it's a strong but comfortable vibrating sensation.
Mm-hmm.
And you might turn it up 2 times in a 10-minute episode. That's totally fine.
Okay.
When we're finished, we're gonna keep this because you're gonna put the pads back here. This is gonna help maintain the stickiness of the pads. Even if the pads become completely not sticky anymore, you can just kind of put them on the skin and sit back into a cushion, and the cushion will hold them on. You can put little pieces of Velcro on the pad and then Velcro them to like a strap and put it on. There's lots of ways you can do it, or you just buy new pads.
Mm-hmm.
But the pads will last a couple weeks,
Okay.
multiple use. Basically, we can do this. I like to do it on for 10 minutes, off for 10 minutes. I don't go longer than 15, although you could.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more effective when you use it for 10 minutes, you turn it off, but leave the pads on for 10. The brain and the body reset the sensitivity levels, and then you do it again.
Okay.
You can do it with heat over the electrodes, or you can do it with ice over the electrodes.
I was going to ask your opinion. Ice made me substantially worse yesterday.
Okay.
Does that make sense with mine?
It does. When everything is hypersensitive, a lot of people will respond negatively to ice. Even though the traditional advice is ice for an acute injury, when it's sensitized like this, I mean, heat or cold doesn't do anything clinically, it just soothes you. So if ice isn't effective in achieving that relaxation, you could go to heat or you could do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So in this case, we won't put ice. Normally we would, but I just find that for this kind of condition, ice tends to be too aggressive and it's just not doing what we want it to do. So you just relax, settle down. If this position on your belly is uncomfortable, you can flip to your back. You can sit up. You can go into any position you want. Just find one that you can tolerate for 8 more minutes.
Okay.
All right.